Well, hello there. Welcome into the morning message, spiritual path guidance. I hope you're doing very well today. Let's see what wants to show up today. What is happening today? All right, we just went through that new moon in Virgo. I hope you set some good intentions for yourself. Setting intentions is what new moons are all about. Narrow pathway. Transformation, a fresh new way of living emerges. I always love that. It's got it. I mean, what's not to love, right? A fresh new way of living emerges in solitude. In silence, peace prevails. So whoever this is for this morning, it does feel like you've trod a long path. All right. Okay. I'm getting a new spread. We're going to use a different spread than I normally do in this morning message, and let's see where we go. All right. Transformation, bringing change to your life right now. Something big is changing here. So changing the spread. Okay. Fine. Oh my gosh. Scorpio energy underneath as well. I do like this, the balance coming in and the victory and the happiness and joy. Oh, I like that. Three of Pentacles. Okay. So sometimes the bottom of the deck speaks to me. Now, this is definitely about seeing your joy through a new lens, being connected to people, maybe a new set of people, a new connection, a new tribe, a new group of people that are on like a new level, all right, in terms of spiritual awakening. King of Swords, Nine of Wands, Empress, and the High Priestess. All right, I'll keep going here. This is the new spread. I don't know what it is. The Moon, Ace of Cups, Two of Swords, and the Tower. So this is you showing up as the King of Swords with this Nine of Wands. That's a lot of life experience you got right there. King of Swords is somebody who sees things very clearly, sees the future very clearly. But in this instance, I almost feel like some of the experience is holding you back. Some of the things that you've been through are not being utilized in a way that is transmuting that experience into wisdom for you. Some of these things are are an excuse for being cold-hearted, an excuse for being resistant. Okay. And what I feel is coming through here for me is that we're birthing a new way of experiencing life, birthing a new dawn. Okay. That is truth coming through the higher vibe. No. That is, the High Priestess is about your connection to the divine. And the Empress is more of the world, right? This is like this combination of as above, so below. And when you're seeing, or when you're reflecting, when you have these experiences that are keeping you in a state that is King of Swords, which is, yup, super clear, also super cold, shutting things off, walling things off. I do feel like there is blessed expression in solitude, okay? It's not that. It's a different kind of truth that's coming through here. It's run through your emotion. And it's allowing emotion to flow. It's allowing feelings to flow, even if in the past they had been blocked because they had been very hurtful to you or made you feel defensive. This guy feels defensive to me. All right. And when we're defensive, what we're doing is we're defending a truth. And I didn't say this. Carolyn Mace said this. We're defending a truth that we believe to be true, but it's being questioned. And so there's your truth, there's my truth, and then there's the truth, which exists outside the bubble of our own bias of our own experiences, of our own tribe, of our own way of coming onto this earth. This is the place we've inhabited, and these are the experiences we've had. And so it shapes a worldview. It shapes a worldview. And I feel like what's coming through is what's actually going on, the truth of things. The truth is out there, right? The truth is out there, and it's coming through our heightened expression or connection to spirit. It's not coming through this kind of experience of, I know I've been through it all and I'm going to wall myself off from any kind of feelings because it's all been painful and it's all been difficult. I feel instead that is being gestated into something wholly different than just a bunch of experiences that have hurt us. Okay. And I feel like what's being offered, what has been offered, or what is trying to be offered, is a very deep feeling connection. This can be to God. This can be to the universe, source, call it whatever you want. This could be to your mission on and path on this earth. This can be to a lot of things that maybe up until now have been hidden from you, have been secret from you, or have been kind of over here, kind of nebulous. Like, what am I doing here? What's my path? What am I? And the reason that has been kind of nebulous and like can't really put my finger on it is because this Two of Swords, of the defensive nature of, I have experienced all these things and damn it, that's pain. Damn it, that's this. I'm labeling it, and I'm angry that other people want to label it differently. And I feel like there's a sense that's blooming, almost this feeling of like, no one is trying to take away your perception of your own experiences, your emotional connection to those feelings or to those tragedies or those scary times or whatever it is. No one's trying to take that away. What's happening here is a sense of what's really going on. Like a big aha moment here. Because I've wanted to hold on to these things in a temporal way because it's created my identity. This is who I am. I'm who I am because of what I have been through, which all humans experience, right? All humans are the product of their tribe, their upbringing, for better, for worse, your friends, and you are like the 5 people you spend the most time with, right? Yeah, because we rub off on each other. And now this is kind of like, so instead of like, the king here, the King of Swords, you can wall yourself off from your feelings and never feel anything and be completely, above it all. Or you can be very clear about what those feelings are, welcome them in, allow them to be not abandoned by you, allow your own feelings. Because what you're doing when you're abandoning the feeling of pain or whatever like that is you're saying to your inner child, I don't want you. And that leads to a further feeling of alienation and rejection. I think there's something here also about, on a global level, us recognizing the divinity in me and the divinity in you. Namaste. The divinity in me recognizes the divinity in you. And that's a bigger aha moment. Ace of Swords, Tower. So we're no longer in the camp of, this is my truth and all of these people believe my truth. This is your truth. Ha ha ha. That's nonsense, because my truth is the only right truth and your truth is not a truth at all. Simply because I believe something doesn't make it true. Same thing over here. But we're now recognizing that, oh, wow, simply because I believe a thing to be true doesn't mean it is true. In a global sense, doesn't mean. So we're getting outside of this bubble of what we think, because of our experiences and our families and our tribes and our friends and our location on the planet and our race and our gender and our everything. We are seeing that there is a superseding truth that lives in the spiritual realm, That is what we're doing here every single day, is connecting our divinity to the divinity that exists as a global family. And this is the opportunity coming through here. I'm going to clarify this moon, because if we're talking about walling ourselves off from feelings, this is why feelings are so important. Feelings are your compass. All right? Feelings are your compass to understanding your intuition. When you're embracing the intuition and feeling it and acting on it and moving through it, I don't know why I'm doing this. I just feel like this is the right way. It's not about being impulsive. That's a different thing. It's not just like, I'm going to do it. It's having a knowing that this is the correct direction for me. So the moon here, why is the moon here? Two of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Look at that. Temperance and the Ten of Swords. So all these things that we've built up in our lives that we believe to be true, some things are not going to be true in this global sense. Some things are going to fall away as we work to understand the bigger picture of life, as we work to understand why we're here and what is our mission, what is our collective mission, understanding how we're connected to each other in that source, right? I'm an individual expression of source, but we are all source, right? The divinity in me and the divinity in you are the same thing, right? We are connected in that way. We are part of that larger tapestry. I'm an individual expression of that. And the physicality of it definitely in this very, very earth kind of time with the new moon in new moon in Virgo, we're recognizing our own things that we have planted and believed in as to be maybe some things that need to be revamped, things to be released, belief systems, and not that your feelings are wrong in any way, shape, or form. But that's, I think, one of the things that we're working on is I have a certain feeling about a thing. It's showing me based on my own values a direction to go. Is there something about some of those beliefs that have underpinned my values that is no longer part of the tapestry of truth? That was something that was man-made, something that was created based on something that wasn't love. And I think the High Priestess now, the High Priestess and the Empress together are helping us recognize our connection to the broader divinity. Page of Swords. Yep, the message. Chariot, Hermit, beautiful energy. King of Wands. So these are changes that are going on internally to us. The message coming through. Cancerian energy of victory, of aha, I got it, I get it, I get it. I am now stepping into becoming the wise teacher, and I'm taking action based on now what I see as, oh, wow. This is bigger than both of us. This is something that is breaking through the collective consciousness right now. This transformation, this balance, this new reality. And we're getting a front row seat to that. All right, I'm going to continue on with this. For some of you, there is some message here. I see Scorpio, I see Libra, I see Leo, I see Aquarius, Taurus, like Libra again. I mean, I see a ton here. Sag. I'm going to pull some cards for each zodiac sign. There's so much here. Let's just go with everybody, okay? Let's get some messages for everybody based on this reading, how you might want to look at this. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you want to continue on with me, the link is below. If you're part of Pathfinders, let's just keep going. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.